Hi, Midtexas. It's Bishop Gregory. I come today with a heavy heart. It is heartbreaking to see the tragedy unfold caused by this 100-year flood that has swept across much of the Midtexas conference. I am praying Psalm 46 over our entire annual conference, praying that the Lord might help us to be reminded that He is our strength and our refuge, and He is ever present in our trouble. I am grateful to our clergy leaders who are out in their communities offering prayer and support and acts of mercy. I am praying for our congregations who have 4 to 6 inches of water in their buildings, but at the same time are taking care of one another and being in ministry to their communities. We are mobilizing right now as Midtexas to deliver flood buckets to the areas that need them the most on Sunday afternoon and on Monday. I have asked that all churches in our annual conference consider starting to put together flood buckets. We were blessed that we started with 150 flood buckets after the floods in Harlingen, and we had those left over and are able to distribute them, but we need to replenish our reserves. Throughout the Midtexas Conference, there will be collection sites for your flood buckets. Please see today's newsletter to see which collection site is the closest to you. I'm also asking that a love offering be taken up this Sunday to help support our local communities that have been so ravaged by these floodwaters. We want to be able to support our first responders as well as our congregations and those in the community that have needs immediate to provide them the necessary resources that they might need. And then finally, I really want to ask you to start praying. We know we have at least 24 people who have perished. We need to pray for those families, those who have lost loved ones, who just came to have a good time on the 4th of July and to do some family camping and got washed away. We also need to be praying for the search and rescuers who are looking for the 24 girls almost who were washed away in their cabins at Camp Mystic. Camp Mystic is a generational camp where people have been going for years to find Christ. We are praying for these families, and I am praying for Pastor Frank Oakman and the members of the Kerrville Methodist Church who are there at Ingram Elementary ministering to the families who are awaiting the news about their daughters and granddaughters. We need to be in prayer for our communities, for God to provide the necessary resources for the days that will come to rebuild. We need to be in prayer for our ranchers and our farmers who have lost livestock and crops due to this flooding, that this will have a devastating economic effect on. And we need to be praying for our communities, that in the midst of all of this, that God uses it to draw us closer together. I am praying for our congregations in the central part of our conference. May we come together to be the hands and feet, and may we offer Christ to all of those that we meet. I am praying for you. May God bless you in these days ahead.